morning. It is December 27th, 2018. It's really, really cold. So it's 19 degrees and we're supposed to be getting the snow and ice that has crippled the West. We're supposed to be getting the brunt of that tomorrow. You know, the ending of it. Because we're the last stop of the country. So that's supposed to be coming tomorrow morning. So I'm driving to work. Yay! So let's see. Yesterday, I had chicken nuggets yesterday. And I wasn't paying attention, and I made myself 6. No idea why I couldn't eat 6, but I made myself 6. And I wasn't paying attention because I was watching the news, and I wound up eating 4, which made me feel awful. So my bad, you know, I knew better. And when I was making them, I said I only need 3 because I'm only going to eat 3. But for whatever reason, I decided to make 6. And then, after I felt better, I ate the last 2, which is bad then. I shouldn't have done that either. But it is what it is. Learning habits, you know, just, you know, you gotta stick to it. First time I really did that, so, you know, I just need to be conscious of what I'm doing. So I've been eating almost everything that I want. You know, there are a lot of things that I don't eat that I want. You know, like I want chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting, but I don't eat it. And, you know, I want a lot of those things, but I don't cave in. Which is hard because you're telling your mind no. And your mind is saying, yes, you can do it. You can have it. It's not a big deal. Just a little bite. You can do it. And so then you're constantly battling with yourself mentally to tell yourself, no, you don't need it. And so that's where my battle is at right now. Constantly fighting, trying to tell me no, that I don't need it. And it's an everyday thing. It's not, you know, once in a while. Every day I'm thinking of, you know, cannolis or cookies or, you know, and I'm constantly telling myself, no, I don't need it. Or like decaf coffee. Like, why do I need to have decaf coffee? And the only way I drink coffee is if I have sugar in it. Do I really need decaf coffee? Like, seriously, do I really need it? I'm going to buy some and I'm going to try it with honey, but I don't think it's going to taste very good. No, I'm not going to do it with honey, because I don't think I don't know. Tea tastes great with honey. So I bought the honey sticks, and so I will be using those. I haven't had any tea yet, so there was, you know, I haven't used them yet, and I haven't baked anything or done anything. Just because I'm not at that stage yet. I'm not ready to introduce any of that stuff into my system. I'm still trying to grasp how to eat without feeling like shit and how to get the nutrients I need. I made some meatballs and spaghetti sauce for lunch, so that way I'm eating a normal lunch, because yesterday I had just a Jell-O for lunch, and I was starving by 4 o'clock. I stayed. I didn't snack. I didn't have anything, which is wonderful for me. I just waited for the chicken fingers. And as you know, I overate the chicken fingers. That is part of my problem. And so I need to find a resolution so that way I'm not so hungry when it comes to dinner time. And so I'm not binging, or it's not even really binging, it's just overfilling myself to compensate for the hunger that I had. And I know eating slow goes along with that, but your brain doesn't say, okay, you're full, and growing up, I don't know about you guys, but growing up, I was always taught you had to clear your plate. And I taught my children the same exact thing. So I have to learn to cook for myself so that way I am not having an abundance of food and clearing my plate, that I have just enough portions for that. So I know I should have only made 3 chicken nuggets for me. I know it. Maybe 4. But 4 obviously overdid it. So I know I should have only made 3. But I made 6. That was wrong of me. So those are things that I have to change. And going forward, I'm aware, and so I will be mindful. And I will change them, and then constantly battling in my head no, you don't need that. And then trying to find ways of pairing my foods. So I was always taught you have a meat, a vegetable, and a starch. That's what my mom told me. Meat, vegetable, and starch. That's what you have. Meat is the biggest part of your plate. Vegetables are next, and starch is next. That's how my mom taught me. So anytime I cook, there's always a starch, a potato or a rice, something like that goes along with it. So I have to break that habit of getting out of that, because even when I was making my pulled chicken, I was like, well, what am I going to put this with? And so I was like, well, for the guys, I'll make regular rice. And even though I know it's not real rice and I really don't do a lot of substitutes, I'll do cauliflower rice. At least it'll be something better than nothing. And, I wound up making mashed potatoes just because we didn't have any rice. But I have to get out of that mindset. Now, I really, really need to get out of that mindset. But I have to find a substitute for that, because there's sometimes you just can't avoid it. You need to have that thing, a bread or a crust or a shell. You just can't avoid it. So I have to find something. And I've tried, the 10-second bread or whatever, and I don't like any of it. I'm going to try it again, because maybe my taste buds have changed. So it's not, maybe I'll like it now. But back then I didn't like any of it. No, I don't mind cauliflower rice, because I love cauliflower anyway. So eating cauliflower rice, I know damn well it's not rice. I'm not thinking of it as rice. I'm not expecting to eat rice. I'm not expecting to have the taste or the texture of rice. None of that. I'm not expecting any of that. And I love cauliflower. So it's not that big of a deal for me to have it and then just pretend, it's not. Anyway. So, but I need to change my mindset and then find things to work around it. Because I don't want to deprive myself of cakes and those type of things. Of course, I don't want to eat them often, but I want to eat the healthier versions. So I have to find ways to go around it. So one thing that I've been doing for a little while now is following Keto Dad, I think is what his name is, and Keto Boss Lady. And I've been following them, and they have lots and lots of recipes. And so I just have to go and find their page and get some of the stuff that they do. Now, I'm not ready to introduce the cookies and the cakes and any of that stuff yet. I'm going to wait until I'm at least at least 6 months out before I start introducing those things. But at least I know I have a resource to go to get them. But they also have other great things that they have, like they show you how to make a taco shell out of cheese and, all kinds of things. So, because they live a keto lifestyle. And at least this gives me a direction to go. And so that way my husband doesn't have to go without as well, because it's not fair to him, to go without. As I start cooking more, he will start to appreciate the meals. He is not really eating really well because I'm not cooking, and he doesn't really cook for himself, so he's not eating very well right now. So we have to fix that. This weekend I'll go grocery shopping. I'm going to go, find some recipes, and I'm going to stick to those recipes for the week. And they're going to be breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I'm going to stick to them for the week. And then, we'll see how things go. We really will. We'll see how things go. But, it is a battle every single day to tell myself, no, I don't need those bad things. And every day, I drive by Dunkin' Donuts every single day. And every day I tell myself, no, I don't need it. Because my brain will say, just go. Just go have a decaf. Just go. But it's loaded with sugar, because this is what I get. I get a medium hot French vanilla with 4 and 4. 4 scoops of sugar, 4 teaspoons of sugar, and 4 squirts of cream. That's nothing but sugar. So what am I really doing to myself? I'm not helping myself by any means. So I don't know how it will taste with decaf. So I have to find a way to have the decaf without all that sugar. Now, I did buy sugar-free creamer, but I bought that to see if it would taste better in my shakes, and I haven't even tried it yet. Now, I know that some people say, the coffee bullet or whatever it's called, the coffee and coconut oil, or put a tablespoon of butter in there. I haven't tried any of that stuff because it sounds crazy. I don't need coffee enough to try any of that. I really don't. And I was really thinking like adding the decaf coffee to my shakes to make it so it tastes differently. Will it work? I don't know. I'm going to buy one and see. And what's the worst that happens? I don't like it. And I've got coffee sitting in my house. I already have coffee sitting in my house. I told my son to drink it because I can't drink it because it's got caffeine in it. I've got tons of teas that I can't drink because it's got caffeine. Just crazy. So yeah, they're just a bunch of different things that, you have to battle every single day. And every day I tell my head, no, I don't need that. Like last night I was sitting there after eating those 2, chicken nuggets, and I was thinking I should go have a pudding. And then because I need the protein. And then I'm like, no, I don't need the pudding. I'm not hungry. Just don't worry about it. Like, you're fine. And so it just, it's a constant battle with your own head, within yourself, to stay on the healthy path. Because just because you have the surgery does not mean that the brain is going to correlate or go along with that stomach and say, okay, now I need to think healthy. It just doesn't work that way. And so, and I've always been the type of person where if I deprive myself, by saying no to myself for something, I want it even more. So if it's in the house, I usually don't eat it. It's when I tell myself no that I cave in and I go eat it. I mean, I sat when I worked at the law office with chocolate sitting on my desk every single day of the year, and I never ate one. And everybody would be like, "How are you even doing that?" I would be eating the whole container. And it's because it was there. As soon as I took it away, I craved it and I wanted it. And that's just how I am. And I know right now that's where I'm at, is just because I'm telling myself no. So my body's telling me, my head's telling me I want it because I'm telling myself no. And I'm not caving in. But it's a battle with yourself mentally. Every single day. Every single day. And I can't imagine that it will ever stop. I'm not imagining that it will be like this forever. Just have to make the right choices instead of the bad choices. So you know what I say, the best investment you can make is an investment in you. What are you investing in you today? Today I am investing in not caving and making those better choices. So you guys have a great day, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Bye-bye.